Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video. Today we'll be taking a look at a mod for Sonic Adventure. So yeah, let's get straight into this. Right then, here we are inside of Hilltop from Sonic 2, of course. Yes, this was one of my favorite environments from that game, and so it's pretty cool to see it being brought over to Sonic Adventure 1. I actually think this suits this game so well, in my opinion. I do think that, Hilltop Zone is just a pretty cool looking place itself, and yeah, I think it definitely does suit the Adventure 1 art style as well, as do most of the classic games or stages, to be honest, because yeah, this game just feels like a classic game in 3D, to be completely honest with you. And yeah, I would really like to see Hilltop Zone being brought back into a future Sonic game. Even like, the open zone, I think it would work really well because it just feels or looks so cool, to be completely honest with you guys. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on Hilltop Zone. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I would be really interested in hearing your opinions on this stage. As I said, I think, oh my god, wow, I think most of the Sonic 2 stages were pretty cool, to be honest. I just think that game in general, oh my god, can I please stop falling off? I think that game in general was just one of the better classic games in my opinion. I do think that, it was also the first classic game that I completed as a kid. So yeah, Sonic 2 definitely does hold a good place in my heart, being, as I said, one of the first classic games that I completed and everything like that. I don't think it's the best classic game. That would have to be Sonic 3 and Knuckles, in my opinion. But yeah, these mechanics and stuff like that they've added to the stage, that were also present in the 2D version of this stage as well. It is pretty cool to see them all being brought over, and the enemies as well. It feels really cool to play Hilltop Zone inside of this game. I also believe that Knuckles has his own treasure hunting stage as well, so we'll have to take a look at that later on in the video, which I'm sure will be pretty cool. But yeah, this is now a boss fight as well, which is one of the other cool things about this stage, is the fact that it gets its own custom boss fight with its own music as well. This remix sounds pretty cool, to be honest. I'm a huge fan of this. So how does this play out? So he's gonna come up like it does in the original game as well, so we're gonna have to try and hit him as quickly as possible. Is he just gonna go around in order? Oh my god, wow. Oh no, we need rings. Thank god for that. We've collected some rings. And what now? Oh, it's over there, so we need to make our way over to him. Oh my god, this is actually pretty cool, to be completely honest. Custom boss fights, custom stage, and yeah, also this, as I mentioned, this remix is actually nice. I need to get over to him so I can hit him. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, we actually did hit him though, but we are close to dying ourselves. I don't want to hit him there because I feel like I will die. Oh my god, what has just went on? I don't even know. We need that. Give me it. Thank god. Okay, now we can get him. Where is he though? That is the question. What is going on? I'm so confused. Right, there he is, and now you are dead. We got ya. Lovely. Right then, is that it? Yes. Wow, okay, yeah. That was a pretty cool stage, I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed going through that. Now, let's test out the Knuckles version of it. Right then, here we are inside of Hilltop Zone for Knuckles, and yes, it is pretty epic that we get to do this. You know, I'm a huge fan of the fact that there is not only a Sonic stage for Hilltop, but also a Knuckles one as well. I think, you know, getting to play as multiple characters inside of, you know, this custom stage is pretty epic. Oh my god, please do not fall to death. That would be annoying. But yeah, honestly, the work that has been done for this stage is insane, to be completely honest. You know, the fact that this stage is even a thing in the first place, and then, you know, you've got like the custom boss fight with Eggman at the end of Sonic's version of Hilltop. And yeah, now that we get to treasure hunt as well is pretty awesome in my opinion. But we are getting closer to this last shard. Oh my god, do not catch on fire. Lovely, give me that, and we are done. Right then, there is one more thing that we have to take a look at. So yeah, let's head on over to it right now. Right then, here we are inside of Gamma's version of Hilltop Zone, and yeah, this is honestly pretty cool, to be completely honest as well. The fact that even Gamma gets his own version of this stage. You know, Gamma is probably one of my favorite Sonic characters that is a robot, to be completely honest. I do think, you know, his story and everything like that inside of this game is really just sad, to be completely honest. I was completely heartbroken as a kid when, you know, I finished off his story. But here we go, a fight against E104. We are gonna absolutely destroy them. There we go, lovely. They're not even gonna stand a chance. Yeah, the Gamma's boss fights were really easy, to be completely honest, inside of this game. But there we go, E104 is destroyed, and that is lovely. Yeah, now after playing all of these stages, I do think the person that has made this mod has done a fantastic job, and yeah, all these stages are just really cool, to be completely honest. But yeah, that is going to be all for today's video. As always, the link for today's mod will be down in the description, so if you have this game on PC, make sure to go and download it. But yeah, until next time, peace out.